Hello, welcome to ProTrack Learn to Grow. In this video, we are going to discuss useful properties of rational numbers along with questions. So let's get started with this video. Property 1. If P upon Q is a rational number and M is a non-zero integer, then P upon Q is equal to P into M by Q into M. Or a rational number remains unchanged if we multiply its numerator and denominator by the same non-zero integer. Alright, so let us understand this now. This property says if P upon Q we are having as a rational number and if M is any non-zero integer, non-zero means other than 0. Alright, so and then it says if we multiply its numerator and denominator, this is numerator and this is denominator. Alright, so what does it say? It says if we multiply the numerator and denominator by the same non-zero integer, and that same non-zero integer is what? Nothing but M. Alright, let's say, so this non-zero integer is M. So the value we will get here, let's say we will get R upon S here. Alright, so this P upon Q will be equal to R upon S, means they both will be equivalent to each other. Alright, so now let us understand this by an example. Let's say we are having a rational number P upon Q as 1 by 5. Alright, numerator is 1, denominator is 5. This is a rational number we are having. So according to property, what does it say? It says if we are having M, any non-zero integer, so let's say we are having 2. Let's take minus 2 here. Okay, we are having minus 2 as a non-zero integer. Alright, this is not equal to 0, this is minus 2. So we have taken minus 2 as a non-zero integer. So according to property, what does it say? It says if we multiply the numerator and denominator is 5, by the same non-zero integer. Same non-zero integer we are considering here is minus 2. Alright, so we are multiplying it by minus 2. So what does happens? 1 into 2 gives us 2 and 1 is positive, 2 is negative. Positive negative gives negative. Alright, 5 into 2 gives us 10. 5 is positive, 2 is negative. Positive negative gives negative. And what happens here, we have discussed in the last video, this minus sign can cancel out this minus sign. So therefore it will be a positive rational number. Alright, 2 by 10. Now according to property, what we have discussed is, we have discussed this 1 by 5 is equivalent to 2 by 10. In fractions also we have studied this. Alright, so how if we will reduce this 2 by 10, that will be equivalent to 1 by 5 again. Alright, so if we will reduce this 2 by 10, if we will use 2 to reduce this, so 2 ones are 2 and 2 fives are 10, so we again got 1 by 5. Alright, therefore these both rational numbers are equivalent to each other. Alright, now let's proceed. Now we are having equivalent rational numbers. Equivalent rational number as we have already discussed. Alright, just now we have discussed. So this is the same thing, nothing new here. If P upon Q is a rational number and M is a non-zero integer, then P into M upon Q into M is a rational number equivalent to P upon Q. Alright, this is what we have discussed already. Alright, if we are having P upon Q as a rational number and if we are having M as a non-zero integer, so what happens if we multiply the numerator and the denominator by that same non-zero integer, and that is M? So what do we get here? We get something R by S, and this R by S will be equivalent to P by Q. Already we have discussed. So let's take one more example here. If we are having 1 by 2, okay, we are having 1 by 2 as a rational number, and let's take here 2 as a non-zero integer. That can be integer can be positive, negative or 0 here, right? But we have to take non-zero, therefore we will not use 0. We can use positive or negative numbers here. Alright, so this is rational number 1 by 2. So what does it say? It says if you multiply the numerator and the denominator by non-zero integer, and we have considered here 2. Alright, so 2 into 1 gives us 2, 2 into 2 gives us 4. So this is your, basically this is your P by Q and this is your R by S. Alright, and we are saying this 1 by 2 is equivalent to 2 by 4. How we are saying this? Because if we will reduce this, this will be equal to 1 by 2. Alright, what happens in equivalent rational number is that if we are having 1 by 2, this 1 by 2 will show all the numbers which can be equivalent to what? 1 by 2. As if we will be having, if we have to find out two equivalent rational numbers of 1 by 2. So this is 1, and other if we have to take out, this we have got by multiplying 2 to numerator and denominator. Now if we multiply 3 to numerator and denominator, what we will get? We will get 3 by 3 into 2 gives us 6. And if we will reduce this 3 by 6, we will again get what? We will again get 1 by 2. Means all these three numbers, these three rational numbers are equivalent to each other. Alright. So this is what we call equivalent rational numbers. Alright. Now we are having a remark here. Let us understand this. What is this? If the denominator of a rational number is negative integer. Okay, let's say we are having a rational number 2 by minus 5. Alright, 2 by minus 5 we are having a rational number, and here what do we have? Negative integer. What? Denominator. Denominator is a negative integer. Alright, this is denominator and this we have taken as a negative integer, that is minus 5, which is a negative integer. Alright, then by using above property we can make it possible, we can make it positive by multiplying its numerator and denominator by minus 1. If we have to make this denominator positive, what we will do? We will use this property only. Alright, this is property basically equivalent rational number we have discussed in the property number 1. Alright, so what we will do, if we have to make this denominator positive, we will just multiply the denominator by minus 1, because we are performing any operation in denominator that we have to perform in numerator also. Alright, so we will perform this operation for both, that is numerator also and for denominator also. Alright, so what we are using here? We are using minus 1 here if we are having a negative integer in denominator. Alright, and we have to make it positive, so we will multiply that with minus 5, and for numerator and denominator we will use same operation always. Alright, so 2 into 1 gives us 2, and plus and minus gives us minus. Alright, 5 into 1 gives us 5, and minus always gives us plus. This should be learned. Alright, if you are having negative, it always turns to positive. If you are having positive, it always turns to positive. If you are having negative, positive, it always turns to negative. If you are having positive, negative, it always turns to negative. Alright, so basically what happens? Same signs turns to positive and opposite sign turns to negative. Alright, so let's proceed now. Now we are having property number 2. So let's see what is this property. If P upon Q is a rational number and M is a common divisor of P and Q, then P upon Q is equal to P by M upon Q by M. Or it says, if we divide the numerator and denominator of a rational number by a common divisor of both. Here we have to take, in the last property we took what? We took a common integer. Alright, we took a non-zero integer and we multiplied that integer by both numerator and denominator. Here what we will take? We will take a common divisor of both the integers. Alright, then again here the rational number will remain unchanged. Alright, so let us understand this now. If we are having P by Q, this property says if we are having P by Q and we are having a common divisor, let's say now here M is what? In the last property M was a non-zero integer. Now here M is what? We have considered M as a common divisor. Common divisor means which can divide both the numbers. Alright, so let's say P and Q both are common divisor for it. So P divided by Q upon, P divided by M, because the common divisor here is M, and Q divided by M. Let's say this value operation will give us a value R by S. This P by Q will be equal to R by S. Alright, so let us understand this by solving an example. Let's say we are having a rational number 15 by 25. Alright, a simple example I have taken here. If we are having an example as 15 by 25, this is a rational number we have. Now you can see 15 and 25 can have a common divisor as 5. 5 is the common divisor for both 15 and 25, means 5 can divide both 15 and 25 completely, means 5 is a common divisor for both P and Q. P and Q are what? 15 and 25. Alright, now we will proceed The property says if we divide the numerator and denominator by their common divisor. Alright, so 15 will get divided and 25 will also get divided by the common divisor, and that common divisor is nothing but common divisor is 5 here. Alright, so 15 divided by 5 gives us 3, 25 divided by 5 gives us 5. Alright, so the new rational number is 3 by 5, and this 3 by 5 will be equal to what? 15 by 25. This will be equivalent to it. Okay, means the value, the number remains unchanged, the value does not get changed here. Alright, because 3 by 5 can, if we will multiply 3 by 5 by a same non-zero integer, that is 5. If we will multiply both numerator and denominator by 5, we will again get what? We will again get 15 by 25. Alright, so value is not getting changed. In rational numbers, if we are having any standard fraction, you can say any standard rational number will be nothing but any number which cannot be reduced anymore. Alright, this 1 by 2 cannot be reduced. So if we are having 3 by 6, if we are having 4 by 8, we are having what else can we have? We can have 5 by 10 and many more. So all numbers will get turned or will get reduced to 1 by 2. So this 1 by 2 is basically showing values for these all. Alright, these all comes under this 1 by 2, because after reducing all these we will get only 1 by 2. Alright, so let's proceed now. Now let's come to questions. Alright, so in the first question, what we are having write each of the following rational number with positive denominator. We have discussed it already, right? If we have a negative denominator and we have to make it positive, so what we do? We just multiply the numerator and denominator by -1. Alright, if we are having 5 by -7, this is a rational number given to us and we have to convert the denominator into positive. Okay, so we will do what? We will just multiply the numerator and denominator by -1 to get the positive denominator. Alright, 5 into -1 gives us -5, because 5 into 1 gives us 5. 5 is positive, 1 is negative. Positive negative gives negative. Alright, so here we are having, this is 1. Okay, don't consider it at 7. So -7 into 1 gives us 7, minus plus. Alright, now we have positive denominator. Okay, in the next one, what we are having 15 by -28. These questions are very simple. Alright, so we have to convert it. So 15 and -28 will be multiplied to what? Will get multiplied to -1 to get a positive denominator. 15 into 1 gives us 15 and this will be negative sign. 28 into 1 gives us 28 and this will be positive. Alright, now at last what we are having -17 and -13. So what will happen now? Nothing but -17 will get multiplied to -1, and again this denominator will get multiplied to -1, and here 17 into 1 gives us 17, minus plus. 17 will get positive also here. Now 13 into 1 gives us 13 and minus gives us plus. Okay, so all the denominators are changed into positive denominators by multiplying the rational number with -1. Alright, let's proceed to the next question now. Okay, now in this question we have to express, the first part is -5 by 6 with numerator -15. Okay, we are given with -5 by 6 and we have to change the numerator from -5 to -15. Okay, so the number is getting increased basically, so we will use multiplication here. Okay, we will multiply something to get -15. Okay, if we want -15, the number should be positive. Why? Because -5 is already negative. If this will be positive, then we will get -15. Okay, so we know we will multiply by 3, we will get -15. Okay, -5 into 3 gives us -15, and if we are doing any operation in numerator, we have to do the same in denominator also. 6 into 3 gives us 18. The new rational number here is -15 by 18. Now in the B part, what do we have? We have -4 by 5, and here we have to change the denominator from 5 to 20. Okay, so again number is getting increased, right? So here also we will use the multiplication. So what should be multiplied by 5 to get what we have to get? We have to get 20. So it should be multiplied by 4. Okay, and this will also get multiplied by 4. 4 into 4 gives us 16. Alright, and that will be negative. Why? Minus here, plus here. Okay, now the next part is minus 48 by 60. Okay, we are given with the minus 48 by 60 with number. This is not number, this is denominator. Okay, this is not number, this is denominator. We have to change the denominator from 60 to 5. So you can see here the number is getting reduced, right? Number is getting decreased here. From 60 we have to make it 5. So what we will use here? We will use division here. Alright, if we will use division here, so what should be divided by which number? 60 should be divided to get what? To get what we have to get? 5. Okay, if we know what to multiply by 5 to get 60, then we know which number can divide the 60 to get 5. Okay, so 5 should be multiplied by 12 to get 60. Therefore 60 should be divided by 12 to get 5. Okay, here also we have to divide it by 12, and if 48 will get divided by 12, it will give us 4. Alright, 12 4s are 48. Okay, now this will be negative. Alright, now let's move to the next part. Next part is 42 by minus 63. Alright, we are having minus 42 by minus 63, and we have to change the denominator to 3, from 63 to 3. Okay, what should be multiplied by 3 to get what? To get 63. What should be multiplied? Can you think of it? Yes, that is 21. Alright, if we will multiply 21 by 3, we will get 63. So what we will do here? We have to reduce the number from 63 to 3. We will use division here. Now we know we have to divide 42 also, and we have to divide 63 to change it, to change 63 from 63 to 3. Okay, we have to get 3 in denominator. So this 63 should be divided by 21, and this will give us 3. Okay, now this numerator will also get divided by 21, and this will give us what? This will give us 2. Okay, this will give us 2, that is minus 2. Because minus 2, why? Because we are getting 3 here, we have to get 3 here, so this will be minus 21. Only then these minus and minus sign will get cancelled out, and we will get the positive 3 here. Okay, so this will be here minus 21. Alright, and we will get the negative 2. So this is how we solve these types of questions. Alright, now let's proceed. Okay, in this question we have to fill the blanks. Okay, let us write them first. We are having 5 by minus 7. In the next question, what we are having, this is we are given with equivalent rational numbers. Okay, we have to fill up this space. Okay, next we are having dash by minus 77. Okay, so first of all we will see the relation between these two, then we will see the relation between these two. Okay, we always use the first number to get solved. Okay, so can you think of what should be multiplied by 7 to get 35? If we will multiply minus 7 by 5, this will give us what? This will give us 35, but negative 35. So we will multiply it by minus 5. If we will multiply minus 7 by minus 5, this will give us plus 35. Minus minus plus, and 7 into 5 gives us 35. Okay, means this minus 7 get multiplied by minus 5 to get 35. Therefore this numerator, that is 5, will get also multiplied by minus 5, and we will get the numerator. If we will multiply 5 by minus 5, what we will get? 5 into 5 gives us what? 5 into 5 gives us 25, and here one 5 is positive and the other is negative. Positive, negative, negative. So here what we will be having? We will be having minus 25, and if we will reduce this minus 25 by 35, we will again get what? We will again get 5 by minus 7. Alright. Okay, now we have to see the relation between the first one and the last one. Okay, now what has to be multiplied by this minus 7 to get this minus 77? What should be multiplied to this minus 7 to get what? To get minus 77. It should get multiplied with 11. 11 into 7 gives us 77, and minus 7 plus 11 gives us minus 77. Okay, so this will be negative, means this numerator, this 5, will also get multiplied by 11. So this will give us what? This will give us 55. The answer will be 55 by minus 77, and if we will reduce this 55 by minus 77, we will again get 5 by minus 7. Alright, so this is how we solve this. Next part, let's see the next part now. Next part is 7 by 13 is equal to 35 by, the basic thing here is if we are doing any operation with numerator, we will do the same operation with denominator also. Alright, if we are multiplying numerator by any non-zero integer m, and denominator should get multiplied by that also. Alright, this is the basic thing we have to keep in mind. If we are doing any operation with numerator, the same will be done with denominator. If we are doing any operation with denominator, the same will be done with numerator also. Alright, so we are having here 35 by, okay, here this number we have to know, and the third is minus 63 by dash. Okay, so can you so you can guess what can be multiplied by this 7. What can be multiplied by 7 to get what? To get 35. 7 should be multiplied by 5 to get 35. Alright, so this 13 will get also multiplied by 5 to get the blank space. Okay, get the blank number. So 13 into 5 gives us 65. Alright, so here we will get 65, and if we will reduce this 35 by 65, we will again get 7 by 13. Now we have seen the relation between first two. Now we will see the relation between this one and this one. Okay, let me erase this. We have to write the number here, right? Okay, so let us see here what is happening. 7, what should be multiplied by 7 to get minus 63? We have to get minus 63. So 7 into what to get what? To get minus 63. The answer is what? The answer is negative. Alright, so the number will be negative here. Why? Because 7 is positive. Okay, positive negative gives us this negative. Okay, so what should be multiplied? It should be multiplied by 9 to get 63, and to get negative it should get multiplied by minus 9. So 7 into minus 9 gives us minus 63. So this 13 will get also multiplied by what? This 13 will get also multiplied by minus 9, and what it will give to us? It will give us 117, and it will be negative. Okay, so minus 117 will be the answer for this blank space. Alright, if we will reduce this, we will get positive 7 by 13 again. Alright, so this is how we do the fill in the blanks types questions. Alright, let's proceed now. Okay, now what we have to do here is find equivalent form of the rational number having a common denominator. We have to take out the equivalent form of the rational number. We have to make them like rational numbers. Okay, as we have done in the fractions, we will do the same. We are given with what? We are given with 5 by 6, and other number is 7 by 9. So first of all, we will take out the LCM of 6 and 9. Okay, 6 and 9, we will do the same procedure as we have done in the fractions. Okay, so 6 and 9, if you haven't seen that video, then please go and watch that. Okay, 5 by 6 and 7 by 9. So first of all, we will take out the LCM. For LCM we can use 3 here first. 3 2s are 6, 3 3s are 9, and then we have 2 here, 2 1s are 2, 3 will be written as same, then we will use 3 here. Okay, so 1 3 1s are 3. To make the denominator same, we have to take out the LCM, and then we will make the denominator equal to that LCM by multiplying them. Alright, so to get the LCM, we will get 3 into 2 into 3. So what it will give to us? 3 into 2 gives us 6, 6 into 3 gives us 18. Alright, so LCM is 18 here. Okay, LCM is 18 here. So if we are having 5 by 6, what should we multiply by 6 to get what? We have to make the common denominator. Okay, to get 18. To get 18, what we have to multiply? We have to multiply 3 to get 18. Alright, we will multiply the numerator with the same integer again. 5 into 3 gives us 15. Therefore, 15 by 18 is the first one. And the second rational number we are given it with is 7 by 9. What should be multiplied by 9 to get 18? Because we have to make the same denominators. Okay, common denominator means same denominator. So it should be multiplied by 2 to get 18. Alright, so if we are multiplying denominator by 2, we have to multiply the numerator by 2 again. Okay, 7 into 2 gives us 14. Therefore, now both the rational numbers are having a common denominator as asked in the question. Okay, these are the equivalent forms. Okay, let's proceed now. Okay, these are your practice questions. Do practice them, and you can answer your you can drop your answer in the comment section below. I'll answer you. All right, thanks for watching.